Devastating to think about these people's homes. It's their memories. Our thoughts are truly with everyone in Southern California. Maybe you're from there. Maybe you have family there as well. We want to get you right to the evacuation map. I'm going to take you there right now. So here's a look at the 3 fires. So this is the Eaton fire that's burning in the Pasadena area. Maybe you just watched the Rose Bowl. It was beautiful weather. It was perfect. That fire is burning just along the 210 freeway, a very busy freeway. Likely that's going to look much different right now. This is the Palisades fire also that's burning near Malibu. That's the one, as Tess mentioned, started yesterday morning, and then another fire burning just in the middle. You can see the I-5 right here, San Fernando, just to the north of that. So again, our thoughts are with these folks. Just within the last hour, just some perspective for you, with the Eaton fire alone, there's 52,000 people under evacuations, nearly 21,000 structures at risk. So again, this is impacting a whole lot of people. We want to show you some video, a live picture, also some video from last night. So on your screen is that live look of the fires burning. We're not sure exactly what freeway this is, but you can see those flames in the distance. And then earlier last night, if you look at your screen, this is the perspective from a driver who was headed towards Sunset Boulevard last night just before the sun went down. The winds are really what are causing the problems here. And unfortunately, meteorologists say the highest winds will actually be this morning. Gusts were up to nearly 60 miles per hour throughout parts of Southern California, even 100 miles per hour in some of those mountain areas. And right now, almost all of Southern California is under a high wind warning until tonight. Now, we want to give you a better look at what fire crews on the ground are actually up against. So here's a look at a live report from a CBS reporter in Los Angeles who had to pause after being just pelted by rocks and sand.
I have the waves crashing in front of me here on PCH, and I have the flames behind me here on the hill after coming off of Tabasco Canyon, where embers were being blown around, as you saw. The high school caught fire, homes burning on either side, and that fire over the last few hours just, I mean, look at the gust right now. It's literally pushing, it's blowing south.
Yeah, and what she was saying in her report was she was standing right next to the ocean, that's Pacific Coast Highway. So, you know, the juxtaposition of the flames and then the water being right there. Fire crews having a hard time fighting this because they can't use the aerial attacks because the wind gusts are so high. So we're following this very closely. It's going to be the top story on azfamily.com. And this is the image that really has stood out to me the most. These are folks in Altadena. This is near Pasadena from a senior center that had to be evacuated overnight. So thankfully, these folks got out safely. We know older people, people with mobility issues are especially the ones we really need to keep in mind and take care of. So we're going to continue to follow this throughout the morning. And Scott and Tess, power outages are something that have been a widespread problem. I have friends and family in Claremont, where I grew up. This is about more than 20 miles east of Pasadena. Overnight, my mom posted a picture on Facebook. The power went out. Edison crews were working overnight. So it's pretty widespread, even if they're not being impacted by the actual flames.
Yeah, and in the fire areas, they often turn off the power anyway, just to try to help things out.
It is just heartbreaking.
They don't have enough manpower. It's just awful.
All right. Thank you so much, Whitney. And we know Arizona crews are headed over there to help out. So we'll continue to stay on top of that here.